Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Sheila Beaver coming to you real quick to talk to y'all about Porsha Williams Guobadia. Now, we all know that season 16, she is preparing to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She made the statement, the announcement, the videos, and it's in every article in regards to Bravo about Porsha returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, we know when you have to return, you have to have some type of drama. Now, I'm not going to say this is just for TV, but I don't know if this is real or fake, because even before Porsha even started, even when Porsha Williams had started dating Simon Guobadia, everybody had all these little theories about him being a fraud and how he allegedly has these old fake businesses and all these other stuff, right? And then, the rumors and everything, it died down. And then everybody just was like, you know what? I'm going to root for Porsha. I want Porsha to be happy. Porsha got her rich African, and apparently everybody knows Simon Guobadia around Atlanta. So everybody says that he's very rich and, he get his money. So him and Porsha ended up getting married. They cut the cake with a big old sword knife. They had American ceremony and they had the African traditional ceremony. But when you get to the neighborhood talk, you know what? It seems every time nobody was talking about Simon, right? Nobody. Everybody had good things to say. Porsha making the man look young. He got his teeth fixed. He the one got his body right. Porsha making this man age backwards, right? Benjamin Button style. Now, since they are going to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the drama ensues. Okay, so I was on the neighborhood talk, and it says an immigration law attorney stopped by the neighborhood and says Simon's citizenship filing may be affected his green card now that the government was reminded of his scheming past. I said, so who done reminded the government of his scheming past? How all of a sudden, since he's joining the show, now people reminds you of your scheming past? Okay. Then it says, meaning an investigation may be launched into that as well. If you recall, court documents posted earlier onto the site show his committed marriage fraud before, amongst other crimes. So apparently he done committed marriage fraud, bank fraud, credit card fraud, identity fraud, child, allegedly. Now this is what this man, young scam, is this a young scammer? But go to the neighborhood talk, child. They'll break it on down to you. But it just says here also, it says that the court documents shown Simon Guobadia is fighting for U.S. citizenship, but his crime-riddled past getting him denied. And like I said, bank fraud, credit card fraud, identity fraud, fake marriages, and multiple felonies. So I'm like, is him and Porsha really married? Was this fake? Because they got married in 2 different countries. They was in the country of the United States of America, and they was down there in the Africa, in Nigeria, in that country. So not the diaspora, not the, because Africa has many countries inside of it, So one of the countries in Africa is Nigeria. So I'm just like, what? Let me find out that Porsha Williams' marriage is fake. That's going to be the story of the century. You hear me? Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming back with a bang. And then, okay, so they have these little text messages going, but Instagram messages saying, his name is Gilman, immigration law. He got caught with felonies the first time and deported, came back under another name and committed fraud, crimes, deported. And it says filed fraudulently and temporary and permanent status, he's done. I was like, so is his whole life a lie? Is his name really Simon Guobadia? Man. And then it says at Jenny Grad Brooklyn. I think that's what they say. Y'all go to neighborhood talk. They'll have it out there. And it says immigration law is credible, complex, and not that simple. This agency makes mistakes all the time. They mix up files and make reckless allegations. You absolutely cannot conclude that he is done without diligent and complete review of the record, analysis of allegations, and the relevant INA sections at all times. The law has changed several parts over time of the last 30 to 40 years. It says, I would fiercely defend this client against deportation if we have a path. There are a lot of waivers he may or may not be eligible for. And it says, our law firm would have done a complete FOIA, Freedom of Information Act request. Review his entire immigration history before filing citizenship. And if these are true, advised or not to file. Okay, he said, and if these are true, he would advise not to file. We advise all clients all the time to sit our naturalizations proceedings after reviewing their records. All this notwithstanding, the government may still not move forward with removal proceedings, though very unlikely. So this looks like another lawyer. He was saying that Simon Guobadia could possibly get his citizenship renewed here in the United States of these Americas. So you got one person saying he's committing fraud, and you got another person saying he don't think it's that deep. That's what I get from it. And also according to Neighborhood Talk, it says immigration law attorney says it could be possible. Simon Guobadia could be deported. When you petition for citizenship, the government can go back and assets if your green card was lawfully obtained. But I thought that if you marry somebody because don't they do this all the time on 90 Day Fiance? Like if you marry somebody that lives in the States, then how can you be deported if your wife is living here? I mean, outside of all the fraud and all those allegations, because at the end of the day, those are just allegations. They don't have any proof like that. But if he's married to someone here in the States, how can he be deported? But then you have Gilman immigration _law, and it says, Pew, when you petition for citizenship, the government can go back and access your green card was lawfully obtained. From these facts, it appears material facts were omitted, which could have resulted in the denial of his green card. Now he risks losing his green card and being put in deportation proceeding again. But he has options if he qualifies, such as LRP, cancellation of removal. Now, I don't know what LRP is. Y'all can go look that stuff up. But yeah, I'm just letting y'all know what's going on with this child, Simon Guobadia and Porsha. Child, they finna tear Porsha apart. I hope her check is worth it. Porsha left off the show for about 2 years. And now she's back. And child, when I tell y'all they all in this girl background with this man, because they said, well, if we can't get you for being a homewrecker, we're going to get your husband for being a fraud, allegedly. But anyway, y'all, this is Sheila B. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what y'all think about this Simon Guobadia. Of course, we've heard things, but I don't know. He's still here. You will know if this stuff is true. And then my thing is this, Porsha knows what she's doing. I don't believe that she would even join the Real Housewives of Atlanta if there was something that will put Simon in a negative light, like him being deported back to Nigeria. This man have been over here all these years, and now all of a sudden he getting deported. Child, bye. Anyway, y'all, this Sheila B. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all think about this. Bye.